Hello everybody, this is going to be my Winter Goals 2013 wrap-up video. If you have not seen my Winter Goals video, I'll leave the link down below. But it is already March 1st, can you believe it? And it's almost spring. It'll be spring in a couple weeks. So I thought I would come on here and quickly do a video about my winter goals. So the first major goal that I wanted to get done was my OT application. If you don't know what OT is, it's short for occupational therapy. They just use OT because it's a lot easier to say, because occupational therapy is such a big mumble jumble word. So last time I talked about my OT application was in my winter goals video, and that was like 7 minutes long. So you want to hear about the whole journey, then go to that video, and the whole 7 minutes into the video is about me talking about my OT application. I was still waiting to hear back from my counselor, and I didn't for a few weeks. So after the holidays, I emailed her back saying, by January 1st, I need the letter of recommendation. And she finally sent it. On January 1st, she sent out the letter of recommendation. So I finally got that done. So now I'm just waiting on a reply to see if I got in or not. So yeah, that headache is over with. And the second goal that I had was to declutter. And I've made a few videos about that, so if I am techie enough, I will put these right now. Okay, so here we go. It is basically, I'm not focused. There we go. So it is basically done. I really didn't touch up there because all that's like the nativity scene, and the one behind it was my grandma's nativity scene, which is like super old. And those are the stuff she made. So I really didn't touch up there because that's all the stuff that I'm not gonna, throw away or give away. So, yeah. So here is that shelf, which is basically towels and, pool towels and stuff, which I probably need to get rid of some because we don't need that many, and we have some back there too. So, yeah, when my mom's not around, I'll probably go on a charity run and get rid of some towels. And here is this half, which is not much really. Like, there's spools in here, thread stuff, that has more like buttons and sewing stuff. This is like doilies, all that little knicky-knacky stuff. And then bags, a ripped bag that has a bunch of ribbon in it. And that bag actually has, let's see if you can see, like, we're very accident prone, so this has like, wraps and like things for your knees and your wrists, and so yeah, all that's in there. So I really didn't get rid of much. I'll show you what I got rid of. I got rid of some of these towels and, like, whatever, boxes and stuff, and like ribbons and old stuff. Got rid of that. So all these are gone in the trash. And here's like Christmas stuff. I have to look through that. Christmas aprons that we use to make cookies every year. My mom's side of the family has a day where they make cookies and stuff. So these are the aprons we wear. So pulling those out because we're gonna be doing that next weekend. So there you have it, halfway done, and this has not even been touched, basically. I can't show you that half because that has personal information, personal documents that fell over, and I can't undo anyway. So, yeah. This half needs help too. So, yeah, there we have it. Thanks for watching. Hello everybody, so this is the other half of the linen closet that I just finished. It is December 12th, 12/12/12, and it's kind of blow outside, so I decided to do the other half of the linen closet. So here it is. Pretty much done. And I should have showed all the stuff that I was tossing, but I just went to the trash before it started raining. All that's like beauty product stuff and soap and shaving cream and a lot like bags and stuff, tote bags. There's like a Bible right here, old yearbooks, tax stuff, a bunch of blankets and stuff. I really didn't go through that. I figured I'll go through that when we go to our, do our charity run. And, sheets and stuff, I put them in pillowcases, curlers, like birth announcement frames. I think that one's mine, the one on the bottom. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And here is this. There you go. So if I was techie enough, you would have just seen my declutter videos. So I decluttered quite a bit of stuff, and I still am decluttering. My sister just moved back in, so she's kind of brought more clutter, but we're cleaning things out and I'm decluttering even more. So that's always good. So that's kind of a never-ending process. But anyway, my third goal was to make my cousin baby shower gifts, and she had her shower on January 20th. So I made her Monster Bibs, 2 Monster Bibs. I made her like 4 or 5 burp rags, and I made her like a little taggy square thing. Again, if I'm techie, I'll leave the picture in right now. So if I was techie enough, you would have just seen a picture of the Monster Bibs that I made. And I will leave the link down below of the tutorial and pattern that I got those bibs from. It's somebody's blog, and I made those. Those were a pain in the rear to make. I was messing up all the time, and I just couldn't get it right. My mom actually had to sew the Velcro on the way to the shower because my sewing machine could not sew the Velcro. I don't know if it was my machine or what, but at that point my machine was just hating me. It was not liking me at all. So yeah, those were a pain to make, but they turned out super cute. So I made those, and I made the burp rags. One side was like a cotton flannel material, and the other side was basically like, I don't know what this is called, like terry cloth or whatever it is. It's actually a hand or bath towel, the ones you use. It's actually from Target. They were on like super duper clearance, and I got a really good deal on them, so I decided to pick them up, and then I matched the fabric to it later. But yeah, I use this on the other side of the burp rags. You could do both cotton flannel, but I just decided to do this on the other side just to make it more absorbent if you have a spitter or a puger or whatever, So yeah, it's just a hand towel. I wasn't gonna pay a whole load of money for for these, so they were like $2, I think, at Target, and I decided to get them and make them because you will tear them up. So yeah, so I used that on the back of them, and when you cut them, this just gets, these little things get everywhere. As I'm touching it, it's like all over my pants right now. So my house was looking a little crazy for a few weeks. And I also, like I mentioned, I made a little taggy thing. Kind of looks like this. This is my first try at it. It's basically scraps of my Monster Bib that I made, and like a wipes bag, things that you put disposable wipes in, or that it comes in, this little bag, and I sewed that together and put little ribbons on the side. Again, this is my first try, so it looked nothing like this. I was trying to figure out how to get all the ribbons in line, so when I sewed them, I sewed all the ribbons, and yeah, I made like 2 of these before I actually made one that I liked, and I gave it to her. So I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't take a picture of everything that I made so I could show you guys, but I didn't. But I will definitely leave the links below to the tutorials and patterns that I got all these ideas from. Next was scrapbook. I did not make or finish her scrapbook. I did make a Shutterfly book. I got a deal, actually my mom did, at the end of the holidays, or during the holidays. She got something from Shutterfly that said free book, free 8x8 book, and the offer was going to expire January 31st, so I had to make this book before that. So I made it of my niece's first year, basically, and here is the cover. And yes, her name is Kylie, and I will just show you a few pages. So this took a few days. It took more time uploading the pictures than actually did to sort everything out. So I loved this idea way much better than actually scrapbooking. A lot easier. So the next was make a rice sock. I never did. Next was quiet book. Never did. Had all the material for it. Just never did. I went to try to make it, and for some reason I thought there was a bunch of like patterns, printout patterns that you could print out, and it turned out that there wasn't. It was kind of like a more wing it situation, and I'm not good with that. I like the printouts. So maybe if I come across one that has printouts for everything, then I will make that, but I just wasn't gonna get into it. And I spent like 3 weeks making my cousin's baby shower gifts, so that took up a lot of time. Next was, okay, so last but not least is the Nanny Diaries video series, which I have been making. I have made 2 so far as of this recording, so go check them out. They will be labeled Nanny Diaries, so it's easier to find them, and it won't, have a different title every time, so it'll be consistently named or labeled Nanny Diaries, and then the topic that I'm going to discuss or will be discussing. That is my winter goals wrap-up video, and I will be making a spring 2013 video pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. So thanks for watching. Bye.